It's Kingg Zoe. Don't forget the double G's out there in Memphis 10 with Industry Most Wanted and TampaMystic, where it get real ballistic. You dig what I'm saying? Kingg Zoe, nigga. Don't forget the double G's. M Block. Down and around. Down and around on the town, bitches going ham.
You dig. What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here in ATL on what?
Industry's Most Wanted.
Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. Kingg Zoe, tell them, not the little one.
Not the little one.
Not the little one.
With TampaMystic, where it get real ballistic.
Yeah, I heard that. You dig. Thank you for being here today.
Appreciate it for having me.
Listen, I'm so glad we was able to make this happen. You road running, you moving, shaking, you working, you moving around. So I'm glad that the stars aligned for us, right?
It was perfect for us.
100%, man. So you definitely out here doing a lot. Before we dive in, give us a brief introduction of what you want the world to know about you initially.
Man, what they want them to know about me, I feel like the more you tune in, the more you gonna find out. It's like it's something which I can't say. I just let the people speak for themselves in the time being. You hear me?
You dig. I know that's right. Well, definitely. Well, we're going to just dive right on in. First and foremost, Kingg Zoe. Double G. Don't forget the second G, right? Where did the name come from?
Well, really, there was already my name on like Twitter and Instagram when I was in high school a long time ago. So I was like, I might just keep it like that. I don't feel like changing it. So, don't forget the double G's for growing and glowing. You know what I'm saying? Have a great game. So.
Is your roots Haitian?
Nah, I ain't Haitian.
Okay.
I'm just straight black. You hear me?
Okay, I didn't know because of the Zoe part.
See, my real name is Zoe. So.
Okay, so it stems from your government name, from the government name. Yeah. So you grew up in Memphis.
Yeah.
And Memphis has a lot of like rich history when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Like,
a whole bunch.
Yes. Would you say the city of Memphis is one of the biggest influences on why you started doing music?
Yeah, for sure that.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Memphis for sure that. Memphis in the A. I say that.
Okay.
I was both of them with Memphis and Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So as a jit growing up, who was like somebody in Memphis, let's pay homage real quick, that maybe inspired you? Like, another artist, maybe a producer. Who was it for you?
I ain't gonna lie. I can say got it and Dolph both. Like, I remember like being in like middle school. I remember when Dolph first came out. I remember everybody in school had a paper route shirt on in middle school. Like, everybody had a shirt on. Like, I don't know if he just dropped the box off or what. You know what I'm saying? Bumping the new Dolph when he first came out. And I remember that they were good promo. Like, I remember Guy pulling up to high school one time. And everybody turned. Messing with him, fucking with him. It's lit. So like, they were seeing they striving, they promoting their team, and everybody was like putting together, working together. It was making sense and looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely. Like you said, that's good promo. And even if they did what you said, like came to the school, dropped the box off with a bunch of T-shirts, middle school is gonna wear them.
Man, we were rocking them. I ain't even get to get one. I was so mad. I ain't even have one. I ain't even gonna lie.
Like, where my paper route shirt at?
Look, yeah, ran that tag.
So now you're kind of residing like cross country. You're moving around to different areas. Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit, because I feel like as an artist, it's important to get out and move around a little bit. What made you decide that you want to start traveling and moving around?
See, really, I left the crib at 18. I ain't gonna lie. I went to school. I was in college, but I ain't finished. And when I was in school and college, I met a lot of folks my age, from different cities. And I realized they know way more than we do. You know what I'm saying? Where I come from. And I was like, man, they been doing this since they were 15. Yeah. I'm just now hearing about this. I never heard about somebody doing it. Hold on, I need to advance myself. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to go back. It's some more to go learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some more of the world to go see. I ain't trying to go back to the church right now. I'm trying to see something.
That is absolutely correct, because whether we as adults, full-grown adults at our big age, I know I'm definitely older than you, but we can learn a lot from this young generation, because they are constantly online, so they see what's going on, what's the latest and greatest. TikTok, YouTube. Anytime I need to learn something new, I go to YouTube. It's going to be there.
Exactly.
We got to constantly soak up that knowledge. Definitely. So where all have you touched in your travels here in the U.S.? I know it might be a long list, but give us a few cities that you've touched in your travels.
Let me see. Hawaii, Vegas, Cali, Texas, New York, Philly, Baltimore, New Jersey. Of course, we in the A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mississippi, Alabama, shit, damn near everywhere. Almost, you hear me? Shit, Minnesota, I ain't gonna lie, we just moving and shaking. Look at San Francisco, Oakland, LA, all type of shit. You hear me?
I love it. Have you traveled internationally yet?
Yeah, Tokyo.
What? That's hard.
I ain't gonna lie, them folks so advanced. Then that was extra advanced. Like, them folks live in the future for real.
Nah, I believe it. I believe it, man. How long did you get to spend out in Tokyo?
Probably like 2 weeks.
That's dope,
that.
Man.
Yeah, I ain't missing the flight. I stayed a little longer.
Probably did mine though, right?
Yeah, on purpose.
So you've been pursuing music professionally for about 8 years, is that right?
I say I dropped my first real song on TampaMystic 8 years ago, but like I feel like I'm taking it serious right now. Yeah, I see me on this film. I feel like I'm starting to like, cause I ain't been dropping like that. I probably dropped like 2 songs after year, 3 songs after year. But this last month I've been dropping every week. So you know this on the what y'all finna see is getting dropped right immediately. Yeah.
What made you pivot and decide that you wanted to step it up?
I mean, because you know I would really focus on helping other folk more than myself, to be honest. Like, man, I see ain't nobody gonna do it like you gonna do it. You gotta do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can lead somebody to the water. They ain't gonna always drink it, so you might as well just go ahead and show them how it's done.
Man, that is facts, because I feel like we as humans sometimes will try to help everybody else before we try to help ourselves. And like you said, what's that old saying? You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Exactly.
And that can become frustrating and time consuming and wasted resources.
Yeah.
There's been times where I've walked people into certain situations, and the person that I tried to help and walk in, they fumbled the situation, and I'm like, I ain't trying to ruin my relationships with people.
Exactly.
So now you're focusing on yourself.
Yeah, I know I do it right, at least, you know what I'm saying? If I mess up the source of the connect, I'd rather be the one, not somebody else.
Do you ever have days where you get up and you're like, man, I don't feel like going 100% today, but you force yourself to do so?
Of course.
How do you force yourself to, like, because we have days where like, man, I only want to give 60% today. How do you push yourself up to the 100?
I mean, I look at life like kind of like a speed bump. Like you're in a car, so you know how you slow down a little bit and go over to keep on going. It's just something like that to be 100. And really what you got on the wall right there is like grind. To perform repetitive tasks over and over in order to attain the goal. So, I mean, shit, if you want to attain something, you know you got to keep going.
Man, that is facts. I like the speed bump analogy, too, because there are going to be speed bumps along our journey. Sometimes we endure them every single day.
Exactly.
You know, but you got to put the grind in. And anything that we become repetitive with, we become good at.
Exactly.
Even if we may not enjoy it, we're gonna master it because we do it over and over and over again.
Yeah, more different.
So your latest single, which he just gave us a dope mic drop performance, is called Down and Around.
Down and Around.
Man, it's got good energy. What inspired this particular track? And for people who hear it, like, what do you want them to get from it?
So we just down and around on the whole town. You hear me? I'm talking about the whole globe. You hear me? I'm talking about crowd country. Look, we just lit. We hear me? Rock star vibes right now. You hear me? I'm on some rock star. I was just in the studio having fun that day. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what it's all about. I feel like the minute you stop having fun doing something, you fall out of love with the journey.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you know, I feel like no matter what you do in life, you get tired of it, but you gotta keep going. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like people go to work every day. You probably went to school and graduated for it. This is what you want to do, but you don't want to do it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to keep going.
That is absolute facts, because I love what I do here, but I'll be honest, there's some days I don't want to come.
Exactly.
Because I'm just not feeling it. Like that creative juice ain't flowing or whatever it is. But I feel like once I get here, it turn on. Yeah.
Turn on. The battery back in your back. Yeah.
Definitely. So let's talk about Just January, the project. What like themes or experiences were you tapping into when you created this project?
To be honest, we was in the house. We recorded the whole EP in the house. I just went freestyle, song. Like you could actually hear the alarm, the fire alarm. You know how it be like beep.
Oh, you talking about the smoke detector chirping?
When you gotta rechange it, so you can hear it in every song. So you'll know I was definitely in the house. Like you can hear it just a little bit in the background, trying to, But I was just in there. We just in there vibing. My producer came out. He came from Memphis, flew out of town where I was at, and we just locked in the B&B for the whole week. They're cooking up. Had a couple of the artists come through. They locked in with him. He making good beats and doing some good editing and mixing and mastering. So shout out to Ty.
Listen, I love the fact that no matter where you are, you're utilizing your resources and getting it done.
More different.
Smoke detector chirping or not, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it happen. Like, because a lot of people would use certain scenarios or situations as an excuse why they can't. Mm-hmm. You push through all that.
That's what I see, like speed bump.
Yeah, like the speed bump, straight out the Airbnb.
Look, you might even have it's a stop sign too. You see them stop and get with it, still keep going.
Man, that is such a great analogy. Because, and the speed limit. Sometimes you go a little faster, sometimes you move a little slower. Mm-hmm. That is such a great analogy. The speed bumps, the stoplights, stop signs, or even the speed signs.
Even the lights, the red lights.
Yeah.
It's going to turn green again. You know what I'm saying?
I never really thought about it that way, but life is like that.
Just like that, literally.
Wow.
Even if you I feel like worried about what somebody else doing. Like if you driving, looking at somebody else, you drifting in their lane, about to crash. Worry about yourself. Keep your ass on your own path, for real. Because
everybody's journey is different. Because that person over there is not going to the same destination as you.
Exactly. They GPS different.
Man, you just put a light bulb on my head because I've never really thought about it that way. But it's exactly, that is the best scenario and the way to describe it. Mm-hmm. That's life right there, because life show be life, and don't it though? So with you moving around city to city, state to state, how do you stay consistent when you're being exposed to so many different type of vibes and regions and this, that, and the third?
I mean, to be honest, I've been out of town so long that I know people down there everywhere I go. So
okay.
I down there be straight everywhere I go, to be honest. A good face card take you a long way.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
do you pull energy and ideas for your music from every place that you go?
I mean, sometimes, if I'm like I said, I freestyle, so really it be just coming off the dome, how I'm feeling at that time and moment anyway,
So with all of your music, you're typically freestyle and punching in?
For the most part, yeah, just punching in, freestyle and punching in for the most part. I probably wrote 30 songs out of all the shit I got, 1,000 songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper into that. I see you doing this, meaning you typed it on your phone.
Yeah.
Have you ever in your life physically sat down and put pen to pad?
Yeah, and middle school.
Okay.
Type shit.
Yeah.
School, on some I remember writing some shit down on some rapping shit. I don't know, just doing some shit.
I feel like every artist has to find what works for them.
I feel like I get the job done like that. If I write it down, type it out or something, I feel like it's gonna sound like I'm reading something, trying to make it sound how I had it in my brain.
Right, it's gonna sound scripted.
It's gonna sound scripted, and I was just
I respect it. Okay. I respect it, because some people can read it off their phone and it comes out beautifully. Yeah. I would be like you if I was. I'm not a rapper, y'all. But if I was, I feel like I would have to kind of freestyle it too, because I feel like if I'm reading it off my phone, I'm gonna be stumbling through the words.
Yeah, exactly. This is how I'm feeling right now.
Catching a vibe.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this: when you in the studio and you about to record, what are a couple of your must-haves? What does Kingg Zoe need on deck to make it the perfect recording session?
Sometimes, Sometimes I don't need nothing. I might just go in there and have some water. I ain't gonna last. Some water, maybe some candy chips, shit like that.
Some little snacks.
But you know, I will go with some Zoe, you know what I'm saying? Might have a bottle, drink, ain't no telling. But like I said, I ain't go in there with nothing if I ain't got to, especially if I'm running late. Shit, I just pull up, make sure I get me a water. So I can, we probably already got the Zoe anyway. So
depends probably on the whole vibe.
On the vibe,
who's with you?
Yeah, exactly.
What type of song you're recording? Exactly. Within your catalog, would you say that you have a pretty good arrangement of music, meaning that it doesn't all sound the same?
I was finna say damn near out of 1,000 songs, I feel like 900 of them sound different. Okay. 999 might sound different, to be honest. On some like, damn. Yeah, I guess because I'm going off of freestyle and how I feel, and because I be out of town everywhere. Yeah. It's like I be hearing different beats and different.
That makes sense.
Like the vibe's so different. Like I go to Cali, they on a Cali beat. They putting me, they playing Cali beats for me to get on, etc. Miami or somewhere in Florida, they playing Kodak Tyler beat or something. For me to get on. So Detroit, same thing. So
makes perfect sense. Have you tapped into other genres of music, like outside of, hip hop, and if you haven't, are you interested? Because right now I see a lot of hip hop artists tapping into like Southern soul, country music, other vibes.
I think I could attempt to do it.
I think you should. You from Memphis.
I think I could attempt to do it.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie.
Music.
You like music. I think I could attempt to do it. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I think you should. I think that would be dope because think about the audience it's going to open you up to.
I get on some I get on track somebody probably do like some R&B like this sound like back in the 2000s.
Oh yeah.
We need to get that back to in effect a little bit. You
know facts.
Drop like that. Like something like damn near that yo got a song. He we can get it on. Damn, how it go? I can't think of. We can get it gone. Tom, take a wish. I don't know. It's some smooth shit he was doing, but
you should incorporate something like that.
Some decent.
Hey, coming soon. Y'all heard it here first.
Soon. Industry most wanted.
Hey, because he is the industry's most wanted.
Anyway.
So something that you've really prided yourself on is putting other people in positions to win. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. Do you have a particular time or story where you've helped put somebody in a position and it really worked out for them?
I say I probably helped the artist get a feature or something like that.
Okay.
And my engineer and one of my producers, they make beats, so they got the features. I put through his beat in the mix, and then the artists heard it, they were messing with it, they rock with it. But the bigger artists who they signed to wanted to know who that is. I'm messing with him. And he got on the FaceTime call, he you turned, you know what I'm saying? he done flew him out of town.
That's hard.
He making beat, recording his lit, So I'm glad to throw a helping hand, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Something like that. So it just little plenty of stuff like that. Probably like my cameraman, one of my cameramen in Vegas, I flew him out of town to me one time. He stayed, he man, I'm gonna stay one more day. Cause he had a room, I had him a room, but I'm like, man, you come stay with me. I know you're jumping check out. You can stay a couple days with me. Ain't no biggie on it. He stayed. He went to this little event. He ended up meeting the artist, and he ended up being one of the head cameramen for Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Just off the strength of being around, and where I was staying was right next to the event he was going to already. He could walk there. So it was still I just feel a lot of stuff be going hand in hand. I feel people will watch my driving. Take out weed.
Absolutely.
Damn, I can do it. You know what I'm saying?
You're putting a lot of people in position to win.
Yeah,
And that speaks a lot about your character because there are people out here who don't do that. They're gatekeepers. Mm-hmm. They won't help people.
I just feel like one hand can wash the other anyway. You ain't got to be like that. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Listen nigga moving foul on some other shit.
There be a lot of that going on out there.
You got to peek the signs,
So all these years into your music career, right now in 2025, how would you define success for Kingg Zoe?
How would I define success? For me, we just getting started. I feel like it ain't no limit. Like we gonna keep reaching the charts of this. So I just can't even just give you no exact. Like a lot of stuff that I already, when I was young, used to think about doing or having one, I already did it. So like I just feel like we just gotta keep. I'm trying to just keep raising,
elevating.
The bar. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
do you feel like that when you first started, you would have defined success a little differently? Because what I mean by that, in the beginning stages, a lot of artists say, "Man, I want the jewelry, I want the women, I want the money." But then when you get further in, it's about generational wealth.
Exactly, yeah, things like that. More different. It is about things like that. I mean, cause nigga got the jewelry and all that car. It's like they come and go materially. I feel like nigga do wanna like put the money where it really supposed to go.
Yes,
for real. You know, we blew plenty of it already. So like, I feel like it is time to like watch this shit grow. Even if you holding it, stacking it, it ain't doing nothing. This shit can evaporate.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's the time to stick it somewhere.
You can't take it to the grave with you.
Can't, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do in the beard with your vacuum seal the beard too, he ain't gonna rot out, you know?
Nah, facts. That's facts. Do you have kids?
Nah, I ain't got
no kids. Okay, so but you're still working on leaving a legacy.
Of course, yeah. We gonna make sure anybody who's around me straight. You know?
Absolutely. So how do you balance like the role of being an artist, but also kind of being like a leader and that dot connector for other people? Because some people won't do it because they feel it takes away from their shine. How do you balance that and stay comfortable with, you know, your own artistry?
Because I feel like everybody can shine. I just feel like I said, even getting the artist, the features to even put me in the room, to work my little mood, to do what I'm doing too. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's an opportunity for everybody. Everybody can win. Ain't got to be like that all the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it just, to be honest, like I said, like the speed bump. Gotta keep going. Slow down. Pay attention. Read the room. Yeah. Hit the gas.
Man, that's important. When you walk into a room that you've never been in, or even if you have been in it, but there's new faces in there, you got to read the room because you got to be able to read that energy.
Yeah, of course, no, definitely.
To know if you need to even be in that room.
Exactly.
Because there are times where I walk in, I'm like, I don't feel the vibe here. I need to leave. You're not here, but like other places. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
Listen to your intuition.
That good feeling be mattering. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, most definitely. Let's talk about Memphis again. You know, that's where your roots are. Do you feel like the roots of Memphis show up in your music that you're putting out today?
Yeah, I do. I feel like it do, but like I feel like down there, people from Memphis, some of them down there be like, hell nah, he don't sound like no Memphis nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I just say that because, like I said, I be out of town. They were on different kind of beats, so it's certain shit that a Memphis nigga won't get on.
You're well traveled.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well seasoned.
Seasoned, you know? Exactly. This is a seasoned young man right here. Do you feel like the music scene in Memphis is really supportive of the artists that are coming up out there?
Yeah, on some like damn near dick ride shit, you know how it go. But at the same time, yeah, just gonna put it in their face. That's it. Just put it in their face. They'll eat it up eventually. I just ain't been there. I need to go back and just like sit down for a little.
It's been a little minute since you've been there.
Yeah, like I told you I be gone. It ain't no point of me being there.
Understood.
And like this shit. We might as well just go pick up the Drakes and fresh off the plane at the airport with that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I understand. I'm from Florida and I don't get back there enough. But when I do, it's strictly I go see my family, visit them, and boom, I'm heading right back up here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. See, we moving like the military.
Yeah.
We land in Memphis like the military. Man. We watching every car and everything riding by everywhere. Gas station while you pumping the gas, like. We own it. So it's like, I ain't got time to be on defense all day.
Nobody wants to have to walk around with their head on a swivel constantly. You know what I'm saying? Your neck hurt. Because it's like, you got to constantly like watch from every direction It's like, who wants to live like that?
Exactly. We passed all that.
Man.
Well, one thing I can say though, they have you tight though. So when I get out of town, everything be like copacetic. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's going on.
Nah, facts. Out of all the songs that you've released on the digital platforms, which one do you feel like didn't get the shine that it deserved? Like, to you, it was that one, but it just didn't get the shine that it deserved.
So would I be bullshitting if I said all of them?
Nah, I mean, if you feel like that.
Damn near all of them. I ain't say all of them, but I say if I drop probably like 30 songs, I give it like a cool 20 of them at least. Damn, but I'm gonna say really all of them. But nah, I say, I'm right now. I've been listening to the one song on Just January, and it's Waves. I feel like Waves is like it's for the people.
That's for the people.
Yeah, like you could just ride the wave with it. Like this is a vibe, like a beach vibe. I don't know, like surfing. You cool, it's good. Like,
have you shot any visuals for that project yet?
I ain't shot no video for that. I just,
when can we anticipate?
man, the song's so hard. I don't even know how I want to come right now. Like I don't know if I want to damn near want to. I'm rapping about what I said. Wave, the song Wave, so it's a lot of water involved. And
you gotta be on the beach for that.
Exactly. I might want to go to different beaches. One in Dominican, one in Hawaii, one in Miami. Because every beach look different. You know what I'm saying? People surfing in one. There's a fucking mountains in the other one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the song's so hard. I just know I gotta go platinum. Like, I gotta make it. Whatever I do, I gotta make it platinum. So like, I don't know. I ain't trying to water it down for real.
No pun intended, because it's called Waves. Waves. So perhaps you should put like a whole campaign just behind that record if you feel that strongly about it.
Yeah, but see, I feel like when I try to focus on doing this, sometimes I feel like I ain't worried about the next single to drop. I feel like that's why I ain't been dropping none too. Like I be wanting them to catch up to this already. Right. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm like, man, nah, I need to go and let it rip. I got so much shit that I ain't dropped, and I be in the studio all day cooking the shit. So give it to them.
It's a fine line between not giving them enough and giving them too much.
Yeah.
That's a somewhat of a difficult balance, because I feel like too the industry kind of goes in waves, because there are times where people are like, man, you got to drop. Then there's other times where people are like, nah, focus on one single. So it's like, what would you say is like your highest platform as far as like people paying attention? Is it Apple Music, Spotify Music, Tidal? Where are you getting the most love?
I feel like it's Apple Music, to be honest. I feel like Apple Music give me the most love. Spotify, that joint ain't hitting no shit for real to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think they be suppressing.
I don't know what it is. The algorithm off of something. We finna crank it up. We gonna force it in their favor. They say kick the door down.
I think it's because they don't want to pay out like they supposed to.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because let's be honest for a second. How do we know that the numbers that they're saying that you're getting are really the numbers you're getting? You could be getting more, but they're showing you less because they don't want to pay you.
That sound realistic.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because how would we ever know? We don't work for Spotify and see the numbers. So they could be saying, oh, you only got 200 monthly listeners, when really you could have 2,000. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Which kind of sucks.
They run a database. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They manipulate the numbers and shit like that.
No, that's facts. And it's a bittersweet, because it's like, I feel like as an artist, you need them type of platforms to get your music out there. But I also feel like you're not getting paid what you're deserving or worth.
Yeah, more definitely.
So you got the project out now. What else can people who are following the movement anticipate and expect from you, we'll say, in the next few months?
Shit, this shit to be larger than life. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I'm trying to like full pedal them folks. Like, damn, he popped up on my shit again. Like, damn, hello, damn. You know what I'm saying? But this shit, just tell everybody to buckle up, lock in, and enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? I would say the movie, but this shit like an episode, like it's a series. You just gonna keep on going. And the end ain't no end of the movie, ain't no end, and we gonna just keep going.
Keep going.
So, yeah, watch every episode and bring your popcorn still.
Nah, facts.
And leave the remote. Don't bring that motherfucker. We ain't changing the channel.
Nah, facts. Well, since you use that analogy, does film entice you at all?
You know what? I think I could, I could do a little acting or something. I remember I was like middle school and shit, doing little plays, elementary, middle school and shit like that. So, I feel like this might be one of my callings,
So we could potentially see you in a film, but also too potentially hear your music in film too, because sync licensing is big, because that's that residual money coming in.
Oh, definitely.
That's dope, man. Anything else in the works coming down the pipeline that we need to know about?
Man, tune in because I'm dropping something every week. For the rest of the year, I'm down there. I ain't gonna say damn near. I ain't even gonna say I'm trying. I'm dropping a song every week, even if I gotta force it out. You hear me? So I'm like, tune in. And let me know you fucking with it or not. You hear me? It's cool. I can take what is it?
Constructive criticism. Yeah. But Down and Around is like one of the main singles that you're pushing right now.
Yeah, I mean, cause this was dropping this week. This the one for this week. So like, we finna get to him. You hear me? And I'm fucking with that one. So I'm rocking.
It is a dope record.
You know what I'm saying? I'm rock star on that track. So I was at a baseball game. And I went straight to the studio after the baseball game. I was just feeling good. Yeah.
So you have a lot of unreleased music in the vault. I love it. How often are you recording?
Whenever I really find time. Whenever I find time, get the chance. But really, I will carry my own shit, record myself too.
Okay, like a portable studio.
Yeah, a little. I got a friend working to Sweetwater. He hooked me up, told me everything I needed. So shit, I had a little travel pack.
I know that's right.
Even though I ain't no engineer for real, but I can get my shit on there and somebody can help me up.
You can get by, yeah.
Shit like that. So.
What would you say is like the hardest lesson you've learned working in this music industry?
I don't know. I know I feel like you gotta have a clear mind for real, and like in this shit, like it can get wicked. Like,
yeah.
And man, I mean, this with life and anything, but like this shit right here come with a lot of other interior motives and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you don't never know what somebody's motive is. So it's like, I feel like you just gotta check the energy, watch the aura, the vibe, and read the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the motherfucker ain't trying to play up under you. Make sure we all in this shit together for real. You know what I'm saying?
Do you keep your circle small?
I mean, yeah, but I feel like that's the problem too, though, cause like I don't want to fuck with nobody. So like, I know I gotta have like a couple niggas, like extra niggas. Yeah, cool, we gonna have little shooters and shit. But I'm talking about like niggas is like really like doing shit like promo, marketing, and shit like this. So like, by me being so standoff and not fucking with niggas, and I'd have been around a lot of rap niggas before, and I'd have seen a lot of bogus ass shit too. So it made me like look at it like, man, I can do this shit myself. I'm straight on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like too, because I do a lot of stuff myself as well, I feel like it's gonna get done the way I want it and in the time frame that I want it. Like I have a difficult time delegating tasks to other people because I want to be so hands-on. I'm so serious. Like Jay Fresh that you met, he's like the only person that I allow to come into my space and help me because I'm so particular about the way I want stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you.
Fact. That is facts. Are there any other business ventures that you're pursuing right now or want to pursue?
I got a couple things on my idea. I bought a house. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't just did nothing with it. I just bought it because I want to do something with the money.
Okay, so like real estate flipping maybe, or turning it into an Airbnb?
Something, I don't know yet. I'm just like, fuck it, we'll figure it out in a minute.
That's dope though, because that adds to that generational legacy.
Exactly. I like, even if I don't do nothing with it, the property's still there right now anyway. So like, I ain't tripping on it for real. Exactly,
and most properties are going to increase in value because they're always building new businesses. Redoing the highways, all those things increase the value of it. So just hang on to it. Yeah, that's hard, man. That's super dope. For anybody that wants to keep up with the journey, check out your music. Where can they follow you online?
Kingg Zoe. Don't forget the double G. KINGG_ZOE. Yeah, man. This everywhere, all platforms, anywhere. There's it right there. Don't forget the double G's though. That's what you cannot fit at all.
Who do you want to give thanks to and shout outs to and love to for supporting you through your journey?
Man, and give it to the Most High for real, you know, for keeping me, you know, well and healthy, you know, to be honest. But like, I got a couple inspiration, like my cousin them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin, them, you know, my pops too, like this gang, they gang, like on some real gang shit. But I ain't gonna lie, my engineer, shout out to Ty, he come through cooking up beats, you know, whenever. One flight away, one call, if I pull up, I can stay at his house, we gonna lock it in all day and night, like it ain't nothing. Even if he got class tomorrow, you know what I'm saying?
It's a real one.
Yeah, he might just miss out on work, going to work just to drop, you know what I'm saying?
Hard.
So, yo, shout out to Cat, man, me record. I got a couple files that told I be crowd country, so it's like, I can name a million motherfuckers everywhere, but you know, them some of my mind people for real, they like, you know, Slum Boy. I got a lot of people that like, a couple folks that like do who they do diligence when I ask.
Yes,
you feel me?
makes sense.
Like they ain't around me day but if I ask them for something, what I'm looking for, an idea or something, you know, yeah, they messing with me.
You need people like that in your corner. That's important. One last question. We're live. Where are we at?
Industries.
The big one. Not the little one.
Not the little one.
What makes Kingg Zoe the industry's most wanted?
What they missing? I know how this shit watered down right there. They need some more seasoning in the building. You hear me? It's time to melt the radios and speakers down. Tell you, they missing it. We ain't talking about all that gangster shit all day. You know what I'm saying? We do talk about getting money. We do talk about fucking with hoes. I ain't gonna lie. You know, it do get a little vulgar sometimes. But you know, I'm trying to stop the violence because, you know, beefing is a broke nigga sport. You hear me?
He said we need a little more seasoning.
Yeah,
I love it. Well, I appreciate you being here today.
It's a pleasure. I thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. We out of here, y'all.
Down and around in the yams, bitches pulling scams. Down and around.